What's up, my good people over here, man? This is Don, the credit guy at High Level Bosses, and I'm here to let you know that you can take your business to the next level. When I first got started out, I had different businesses that I started, but I didn't know how to build the credit or how to actually turn that business up until to where I turned it into a full entity. To turn your business into a full living, breathing entity. That's what you should be doing, because at the end of the day, every business has its ups and its downs. No matter what industry that you're in, it's always going to be like ups and downs to it, and it's always going to be times to where your business is booming, and there's other times to where it's like a roller coaster ride. You're on the other flip side of it, and you're not making any type of profits. So you need to have some capital right there to allocate that money into something that's going to, be conducive for your business to keep your cash flow going. Because at the end of the day, when it comes to marketing and promoting, that's 90% of your business is marketing and promotions. So it's good to have capital, for your business to be able to take things to the next level. It's one thing, if they can't find you, they can't fund you. Okay, so that's coming before the credit, before the trade lines on your business, to show that your business got a history of paying bills on time, no matter what type of debt it is. When it comes to business credit, when it comes to personal credit, we all know it's about diversification. It's all about handling different debts that's secured debts to unsecured debts. Unsecured debts is definitely the best debt. That's the best type of lines to get on your business credit, because it's showing that you don't have any type of liens based on this collateral. It's no collateral at all when it comes to unsecured lines of credit. So you got these unsecured lines on your credit, you get into the next level. This is how you get to where you're looking to get. When you talk about business experience, we're talking about funding for your business. When you go into banks and credit unions, when we're looking at SBFE, that's still a good look for banks and credit unions. But still, if you're looking to get that Lamborghini Urus, you're looking to get that Bentley, you're looking to get that Rolls Royce, you're looking to get the Aston Martin with like 10% to zero down, that's when the SBFE lines come into play. Small Business Financial Exchange. Those trade lines right there, the credit limits report on your business credit file. With Business Experience, SBFE, those lines report on your business credit profile, and the limits showing right there, and if it's showing 90% paid off, those are the type of primary trade lines that you need, because at the end of the day, you guys should know this, when it comes to primaries, those are the trade lines that you really need on your business credit profile. Now, when it comes down to AUs, that's like the cherry on top. When you got everything 90% paid down, you got like 2 to 0 inquiries on your credit file. We talk about on the personal side here, and it's the same for the business too. But when it comes down to like the inquiries and things like that, they are not looking at inquiries when it comes to business credit. You can go and apply. But just like we're getting back to what I was saying, the foundation of it all. If they can't find you, they can't fund you. So when it comes to CPNs, putting together CPNs that's sturdy, put together the right way, it's public. We're dealing with public records, right? So this is what we do. We do public records for CPNs now, and we do public directories for businesses now. So that's when it comes down to business credit, you don't necessarily got to have business credit to get approved. Now, if your business is if they can't find you, they can fund you. If they see that your business is on over 100 platforms, you're going to get qualified, So that's another thing, So it's very important for having that foundation with your business to where, they're able to find your business because you got your business in public directories, right? A lot of people don't got good credit. A good CPN with at least 5 primaries and 4 AUs, you can personal guarantor that business, make that CPN the manager of your business and get it funded, So that's another way to go about it. The only thing with the CPNs, can't mix that with government funding. You got to stay away from government funding. Just all commercial funding, based on that CPN, building it out the right way. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I was saying all of that to say this, a lot of us came from nothing. I came from nothing, you know what I mean? I just been learning my way. So it's it's just next level when you put your kids in position to get to the next level. Like, we was never taught this. You know what I'm saying? I got, my oldest is 25. I had her when I was young. You know what I'm saying? I was a teenager when I had her. You know what I'm saying? But I did the best I could with like raising her. You know what I'm saying? To go to college, get your degree. And she done that. But my youngest ones, like my boy, he 11. My baby girl, she 10. So that's 11 and a 10-year-old. I let them know, like, whatever you doing, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to be when you grow up, just make sure that you own that business. Because at the end of the day, it's about ownership. It's about putting people in position. So, this is why I created High Level Bosses, because I'm putting people in position. Because it's communities that people are not in that holding them back because they're not having access to this information at their fingertips. They don't got nobody that they can conversate with. You know what I'm saying? About what they can do to get to the next level. It's not enough sharing within communities, and I'm here to change that. This is why I created High Level Bosses. It's very seasoned, you know what I'm saying, to where, I'm providing a service for you versus then just teaching you and, you just on your own. No, we working with you to make sure that we putting you in position and we holding you accountable, you holding yourself accountable, and trust me, we going to get you funded. And then when you get funded, the money, what you going to do with it? You're going to invest it into multiple streams of income, allocating your funds to work for you, becoming this is what being a high-level boss is all about. You don't have to answer to no one. The only person you answering to is yourself, because you done got yourself in a position to really scale and take your business to the next level and increase your cash flow on a monthly basis. For the people that's got your 9-to-5 jobs, you're looking to get up out of there, tap into High Level Bosses. Within a couple of months, we're going to put you in position, because you need to be in a mentorship to where people is going to get you funded. People going to build your credit up to make your credit look great. People is going to do public directories for your business, and if your personal credit is not right, we got the credit repair service, to fix your credit in a small amount of time, because I don't like to entertain personal credit if I can't get it clean in a timely manner. And what I mean by a timely manner, I'm not talking 6 months. I'm talking about within a couple of months, because guess what? It's illegal for these credit bureaus to report negative items on your credit that you disputed. If you disputed the item and you requested for them to remove that, to remove the negative items on your credit, and they didn't, they breaking the FCRA laws. You could take them to federal court and file a motion for negligence, defamation of character. Everywhere that you apply for these mortgages, you apply for these cars, they denied you. All of those is exhibits. You pile all those exhibits up. You apply for like 10 of them, apply for 20 of them. You got exhibit, showing that, it's a hardship. They didn't cause the hardship for you. So that's big time money for you to sue them. When it comes to federal court and suing the credit bureaus, that's nothing less than $250K. To sue them for within damages. So you can really go the extra mile for that. See your doctor. They've been messing with your mind doing this. This has been causing you harm, great harm, mental anguish. So it's unlimited to taking these credit bureaus to court, federal court, and suing them, because at the end of the day, the CFPB done sued them already. They done sued Equifax, Experian. You know that this is what they doing, literally. And with you people that's you going to this one and that person and this person saying that they doing credit sweeps, and then nothing is getting removed. They just wasting their time. You got people that just want to take your money. You know what I'm saying? I got one mentee that was telling me, yesterday, I was talking to a mentee, and she was telling me that this guy, he promised her $50K in funding if she spent $3,000 for age court. I seriously doubt it, y'all. That's a money grab. I'm here to lead the way. I'm here to show y'all what to do, how to do it, how to stack your business credit lines, how to, we're going to put you in public directories with your business, right? I'm going to show you the moves to make to get your business to where it needs to be at. I'm going to show you a lot more than that. I'm going to show you everything that I know within my business and what I done to get started. And I've been off of word of mouth. I really haven't been running any type of ads. I did some TikTok ads, you know what I'm saying? And before in the past, I ran a couple of ads on Facebook. But after that, you know what I'm saying? I really just been grinding from the word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? So this is real. It's real deal. You know what I'm saying? They say 90% promotion is what your business entails. You know what I'm saying? And 10% is about the work that you do. So you got people that's scamming folks. People that's not even delivering what they actually say that they're going to deliver. They tell you a good story on the webinar. They tell you good information in the infomercials. But when it comes down to it, what are they really doing? Not what they was talking about. Right? But that marketing and that promotion got them to where they at. And they continuing to fluently do it. And they still ripping people off, not even giving a care about it. I care about it. I care about it because I was there. You know, I was that person that, you know, when I invested into different mentorships and programs and stuff, it was good programs, but the people inside of those programs, they was still had their nose up in the air. It's like, you know, like, and then you dealing with people that's like, you know, everybody is different. Everybody not the same. A lot of people are not going to get along or whatever the case may be. People like, you know what I'm saying? It's just the nature of the way it is, you know, especially with us black people. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, we hold each other back all the time. We don't work together like, you know, other races of people that work together. You know what I'm saying? I'm here in Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And it needs to be a change. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to make that change. You know, I got a nonprofit organization, Black Leaders Elevating Communities Together Here and After. That's what it's all about, because I'm here to bridge that gap. You know what I'm saying, within our race of people, because we need to bring gentrification to our communities, you know, and we need to influence the next generation of black leaders, you know, to take things to the next level and show them the way financially, because there's no financial education within the schooling system. So, you know, new curriculum needs to be created for the kids to show them how to be good business people, you know, and how to learn credit, how to master credit, and know what to do to get to the next level, to continue to keep thriving. Because if you put a child in position, that's good. But did you teach that kid since they was young on what they need to do to excel as a true entrepreneur, and not just being the ones that's just being a worker, working for somebody else? Because allocating capital, having your money work for you, hiring the right people, having the right staff, paying the right staff to hire the right people, all of that comes from capital, the capital that you raise to hire people, to hire the staff, to hire your interns and things of that nature, like for your businesses. So it's very important, y'all. I'm here to lead the way, though, to let y'all know what it is. Like, you know, I study my craft every day. You know, I'm a student of the game too. I got 20 mentees, you know. I'm a student of the game, still a student of the game, and I know a lot. I done a lot, you know, but I'm still learning, and the more that I learn, the more I'm pouring into my people, you know, because at the end of the day, this is what people we don't know. We just don't know. You don't know what you don't know. You got people, the higher ups, people that's been doing this for generations and generations. You know, the information is out there. You could be actually doing the same thing that these banks are doing with mortgage notes, you know. Literally, like, you know, you're not responsible for the toilets, the electric bills. You're not responsible for the roof. You're not responsible for none of the upkeep of that property. You're not responsible for the taxes. All you're doing is collecting that mailbox money on a monthly basis. What do they call that? They call that mortgage notes, flipping mortgage notes, buying mortgage notes. It's something to get addicted to, because at the end of the day, just imagine, just look at it like this. You know, you got a 100K mortgage. They're paying 15% interest. Now, mind you, before I even get into explaining about that, you know what I'm saying? 15% interest, right? It's a 100K mortgage loan, right? Okay. And let's say the property is worth 120,000. It's a mortgage of 100K. You buy that mortgage for 80,000. and you get 15% return on your investment every year. Every year, right? That's 15% every year. So they're going to continue to make those payments for the next 5 to 6 years. Let's just call it 5 years, right? After 5 years, they refinance it and pay you the check for what it sells for. You get the full amount of the money. So you invested $80K in that. You was getting 15% interest every year for every year, money coming in, cash flow coming in your mailbox, and then they turned around and sold it and gave you that full check for the property. That's it. You the bank. They done sold it for 120K. That's a 40,000K profit while you were sitting there waiting, getting paid interest only payments. So hello, this is what we're talking about here when we talk about mortgage notes. So this is where I need you people to tap into my Facebook group, the kings and queens of mortgage notes. You know what I'm saying? Tap into that group because this is what I do. I'm here to network with mortgage note flippers, with income notes, people that's into mortgage notes. If you are, tap in with me. This is Don the Credit Guy, CEO of High Level Bosses. I got my mentorship program here to put people's businesses in position to sell business trade lines. This is what we do, unsecured trade lines and UCC trade lines, which is secured business trade lines, to build your business profile out. Because when you look at it, it takes 3 trade lines to create an IntelliScore and a Paydex score, a decent one. And then it takes 5 trade lines to have an approval. At least 5 trade lines to have that Paydex score like that. 5 trade lines reporting on the IntelliScore, which is business experience. Paydex score done in Bradstreet. You know what I'm saying? So it's a recipe, right? And, when you're looking to position your business in the right place to where you don't have to personal grantor with your personal credit, building business credit is the best way. Because when you look at it, to where you don't have to even personal grantor at all, you got to have like about 25 lines, so you'll never get enough of stacking business credit lines. You'll never get enough of stacking business credit cards, because those credit cards, some of them are reporting to your business credit. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of different plays you can do. You know what I'm saying? Phones for you people that's like, you just want to get an Age Corp and get you some phones, and then turn around and sell them to an Arab or something, that owns a phone store. You sell them for the street prices. Hey, do what you got to do to get to the next level, to get on your feet. So you can get your place, get you a car, you know what I'm saying? Turn around like 50 phones, AT&T, you can hit the play. You know what I'm saying? I'll show you how to do that. You tap into my community on Telegram, High Level Bosses. Tap in. It's $250 to join the group. I'll get you the Business Credit Mastery ebook, and it's going to educate you. It's got a secret lenders list in the back, and it's like, I think it's like 60 lenders. You know what I'm saying? Secret lenders list, right? You're going to get all the gas cards, all the fuel cards, all the store credit, EIN only. So this is the direction that I'm leading you guys to, you know what I'm saying, or where you need to be at. I'm not bullshitting. I'm not here to play with you. I'm here to put people in position, and then when it comes down to it, we provide the funding. Like, let's say if you got a 680 credit score, right? If you got a 680 personal credit score, and your income has been based on like 100K or better, or it could be all the way down to 75K to 60K. We still can provide you with some funding, all the way up to 250,000 on the personal side. All we need is 2 years taxes and your business credit report. That's on the personal side. So reach out to me for that. I'll send you the form so you can fill out, turn in your tax returns and your business and your personal credit. And, we're going to see about getting you funded, within a week or 2. It's that quick. Unsecured loans, unsecured credit right there, 250K. Now, we got another one that's 250K on the business side, but you got to at least have a 720 credit score, right? And your primaries on there, I'm letting you to let you know, you got to have some primaries that's revolving, that's over 5K, right? Get you a couple of primaries like that. And also, we sell personal primaries and business primaries too. We're here to put you in position all the way. You know, I done got it down to a science to where we the one-stop shop. To where you're not failing, you get into the next level, you get into leadership, you get into guidance. You know, I'm showing you everything that I know within the mentorship. So that's just next level. Business credit software, you're going to need it because it's constantly updating with hundreds and hundreds of lenders from tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. You know, we'll get you qualified so you can go ahead and apply for SBA, you know, and that's big money, y'all. We're talking about like 500,000, 500K, 750,000. It's steps to this, y'all. So when you credit card stack off the business, this is how you get to your 30 business credit cards, 50 business credit cards. You know, you're investing into your business. I don't care whatever type of industry that you're in. Just make sure that you structure your next code of the business to where you got it structured to where it's a tech company, you know. This is what I got high level bosses as a tech company because I do sell software within my mentorship program. You know, you got 5 years access to this software, to the business credit software. And then you get guidance from my team for a year straight. We looking at your business credit. We holding you accountable. We walking you there every step of the way. And then guess what? The finance specialist team, I hit the button for the finance specialist team to give you a call and get your business funded. Once your business credit profile is built out right, you turn in your business credit report to us and you're going to keep building because I got the business trade lines for you to build your business credit up. And within the mentorship, you're getting 5 business trade lines, right? So I over deliver so I can put people in position to win, man. And that, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. You got a lot of people that's talk. They just talk. They really ain't on nothing. You know what I'm saying? They got that marketing and that promotion going on. You know what I'm saying? They own $1 million worth of game. You know what I'm saying? They on other podcasts. Talking they talk, you know. It still don't mean nothing if they not producing results through their people. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I done came up off of word of mouth. You know what I'm saying? It's been a slow thing, a slow grind, but I've been on it. And everything that I got to deliver to make sure that you get to the next level, you're going to get there. But you got to want it. You can't be out here BSing. It's 2025. We going into the year of February. You know, it's January. What have you been doing? And what are you thinking? Like, really, what's going on in your mind? When it comes down to these people, man, I got people that signed up, you know what I'm saying, that signed up for the program. And then, like, when they call and I talk to these people, they think that I'm a scam or something. You know what I'm saying? Or they talk like they doing this and they doing that. Okay, what are your goals? You looking to get to 250K or you looking to get to 100K? Do you really want that or are you just talking? People like that stay far away from me. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't touch you people with a 10-foot pole because you people are just a waste of time. You time wasters. I need action takers, not the time wasters. I tell you, I got a zero tolerance for people like that. And I'll let you know about yourself. I don't sugarcoat nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk. So it's like, it's a selected people that's a good fit for high-level bosses. If you're not a good fit for high-level bosses, I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell. There's no reason for people to sign up for programs thinking that, you know, everything is a scam or whatever. I don't got time to, you think I got time to waste my time on a camera talking to you or sounding like salesy? Like, nah, I'm not here to do that. All this stuff coming from the heart, man. I'm not no salesman. I'm not here to, you know what I'm saying, hit you with the pain points. Of course, hell yeah, I'm hitting you with the pain points though. Yeah, because it's real. It's real out here on how you got to scale your business and take things to the next level. It's real. It's not you like being all salesy and all this shit. No, that shit's bullshit to me, honestly. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to waste my time with people that's not trying to really get to the next level. So go on and mosey off to the next person that claim that they can do these services for you, and go ahead and get ripped and go through those situations, go through those bumps in the road, those hurdles, those unforeseen, You know what I'm saying? Because you're not really on that level. You know what I'm saying? You think you're there, but you're not. Because like at the end of the day, like I told y'all, I'm still a student. You know, I know a lot. I show people a lot. I done put people in positions to do what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still a student of the game. I'm still learning. I'm still elevating. You know what I'm saying? And it's all about creating that community. Because at the end of the day, when you look at me, you know what I'm saying? You got people that relate to me. You know, a lot of people, they relate to me. You know what I'm saying? My whole movement, my whole aura, they relate to it. You know what I'm saying? This is why, you know, I've been thriving this long. You know what I'm saying? With what my program, with high level bosses, what I got going on. But you got people that's coming from different ways with what they doing and how they coming. You know what I'm saying? I won't connect with everybody. It's going to be like, it's got to be somebody else that's different to where people, they digesting your words, they resonating with you. You know, you join that community. Maybe that community is going to take you to the next level, you know, and open your mind to get to the next level and elevate you, you know, if you in that right community. You know what I'm saying? But I'm letting y'all know this is high level bosses. You know, I'm about my business, you know, so I cater to the people that just started the businesses. They start the business and they don't know what to do. They don't know their next step. They get funded the money. They don't know what to do. They don't know the next step. It's a bridge that you got to cross. You got to cross that bridge. You know, the main thing is getting yourself positioned to the point to where you never going back. You never going back to where you was before. Because your cash flow is there. Your cash flow is continuing to multiply. Right? Because you're getting this capital and you invested it into the right investments. Right? To cash flow, to take your business to the next level. So you don't have to like outsell yourself and sell your soul to folks. Feel me? Oversell yourself, trying to get some sales, you know, but yet and still, you still got to be a beast, got to be a maniac. You got to be a monster out here. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to marketing and stuff like that. But when it all comes down to it, it's all about just getting yourself in position to where, you know, you can do things with ease. And you don't have to go through all of the extra, like I said, bumps in the road, unforeseen, you know what I'm saying, mistakes and things of that nature, you know. I do a lot. I do a lot for my people, like, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to your business, if they can't find you, they can't fund you. So you need public directories. All right. So once you got the public directories under the business, then, okay, it's time for, because the public directories is just like what we talk about. We talk about the business address, talk about the business phone number, right? For your business phone number. They're going to be able to tell if it's a personal or a business. Have a business phone number. And then they'll take you serious. They see the website. They see the professional email, right? You got it in public directories. You got it in like about 50 to 100 public directories. Cool. You good to go, right? And then it's time to get those business trade lines on the profile. Get you some unsecured business trade lines. I put them together. I got the cheapest business trade lines in the game to get you in position. You know, we got all the tools that you can use. You tap into the mentorship. You got access to the business credit software for 5 years. It's coming with 2 unsecured business experience trade lines and 3 UCC trade lines. I'll show you how to do UCC trade lines with your business, right? I'll show you how to sell age corps to your people. You know, this is going to help you get to the next level because a lot of people is not teaching this, and it's just it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you the way. I'm gonna show you how to get to the next level over here at High Level Bosses, man. Straight up. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. That's what it's all about, man. Real talk. A lot of these people, they really just they talking the talk, they ain't walking the walk. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm where the real at. You want to deal with a real one? This Don the Credit Guy. I ain't got time to waste. No time to play. I get on these Zoom calls and I'll let you know what time it is. The free webinar is going to be coming up. I'm working on that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm here to let y'all know, like, you know, you can get to the next level. It's 2025, man. No time for no games. It's time to really elevate and take your business to the next level. I know it's a lot of y'all that got some LLCs. Y'all just been sitting on them. And, you know, they just been collecting dust, right? Just like your credit report. It's just been collecting dust. You got to activate that. You got to move the money around. That's another thing, you know what I'm saying, within the mentorship. You know, this is the things that I'm putting together, the things that I'm entitled, the people that I got working for me, the accountants that's moving the money around with the QuickBooks, the FreshBooks. You can make 2,000 look like 40K in a month of cash flow, of deposits coming into your business account, right? So within the third month, you go ahead and get you some 100% cash flow based funding, you know, because your cash flow is looking good and you got business trade lines. So you got the bank statements and you got the business trade lines. I'm showing you how to do this, and we're going to do this for you. We call that the 90-day cash cow challenge. You know what I'm saying? Then we got the $500,000 6-month challenge. It's the $500,000 challenge. So that's lasting for 6 months. And then we got the Millionaire in a Year challenge. Because if you build your business credit out right and you got your bank statements looking right, you can get your business funded up to $1 million within 1 year. And then if your business credit is really built out right, you can get funded up to $3.2 million with your business credit built out right and your bank statements looking right. So I'm really here to help y'all, man, to get y'all to the next level and show you the things you need to invest your money in to really get on that level. You don't got to answer to nobody. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to outsell yourself, overwork yourself. You know, you're really doing things with ease, man. You're really putting your business in position to thrive. And this is high level. You know what I'm saying? It's at the highest level. Now, ain't nobody on this level. Ain't nobody talking about what I'm talking about. Let's get real, y'all. Ain't nobody doing what I'm doing. These niggas out here playing. And if you keep listening to these jokers, you're gonna be playing too. You're gonna be playing just like them. They just playing. This is not a joke. This is serious. You know what I'm saying? Like your business, you really gotta build that business credit, because at the end of the day, they taking advantage of that Social Security number every day, all day. If your credit is bad, they taking advantage of that personal credit. And when it comes to building your personal credit, right, it's a lot of different stipulations that's stopping you from getting capital on a personal side. So why not focus on your business and get the capital for your business, because you can get your business funded in a faster amount of time than you can with your personal credit if it's not right. But if your personal credit is right, that's the amplifier for your business credit, because you know, you can go ahead and get funded all the money that you need, you know, but build your business credit out too, so you can really get the maximum funding, you know what I'm saying, that your business needs, you know what I'm saying? So NAICS codes, they got high risk businesses when it comes to funding. If you tell a bank that you want to get you a boat, the bank will say yes. You know, they'll say yes to that. If you tell the bank that you want to buy a mortgage note, so you need some funding, you need a credit line, they're going to tell you no. We're not in the business of, you know, lending you money to do what we do. They're not going to tell you those things when it comes to mortgage notes, things of that's high level. That's why you need to be in groups like High Level Bosses, because I'm tied in with some millionaires, multimillionaires that invest into mortgage notes and sell mortgage notes. That's a game that you can wholesale. Put things together. You got some people that say, how I'm going to get into mortgage notes? How I'm going to buy me a mortgage note? I ain't got no money. How I'm going to get into the game? It's called wholesaling, guys. Wholesaling. You could put together a deal and put 10 to 20,000 on top of that deal and get that deal done. That's at least bare minimum 5,000 to 10K per deal, per mortgage, brokering the mortgage notes. And guess what? You don't need a license to sell to broker mortgage notes. You know, this high level talking, man. This is the type of things that I'm on and the type of people that I'm around. You know, when it comes down to business, taxes, business credit, bank statements. That's what it's all about. Taxes, business credit, bank statements. And then, like, you know, public directories. All of that ties into you getting funded. And with business credit, you're going to get funded a lot quicker than the personal. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I've been over here ranting for a minute, man. I'm about to, you know, stay consistent with dropping videos on top of videos on top of videos to let y'all know what it is, man. You know, every sauce, methods that I got, you know what I'm saying, within the business credit realm. I'm going to drop them, you know what I'm saying? And then y'all just stay tuned, man. I'm going to elevate y'all. I'm going to get you to the next level, you know what I'm saying, with your business. You can go to so many banks, you know what I'm saying? And when it comes down to the secret lenders list, you'll know which banks to structure your play at, because let's say you got some trade lines that's posted strictly on Equifax, because I do got some primaries that'll post on your Equifax credit report within a day or two, 24 to 48 hours flat, right? That primary. What you gonna do with it once it reflects on your profile? You're gonna look at your secret lenders list and see the lenders that's pulling from Equifax. So you bust your play like that. Get you 100K under the Equifax realm off of that Equifax primary. Now, we got AUs too. When you're building out your Experian profile, you go get you 100K the Experian way. You know? Go get you 100K the TransUnion way. With your personal credit, once your personal credit is structured to the way it's supposed to be, you know? When it comes down to your CPN, that's what we're talking about, you know, commercial funding, right? So being able to personal grantor, offer the business, put in the CPN as the manager of the business, you know, and there you go. You got 5 primaries and 4 AUs on that CPN, 20,000 here, 30,000 there, 40,000 here, 10K here, 15K here, 25,000 here. You're going to get past 150,000 in no time. With that CPN built out right. And that's why we sell these primaries. That's why we sell these AUs. To get you right, to get your business, your personal profile right. So you can personal grantor off of the business. We're here to escalate. We're here to take action. We're not here to just sit around and talk all day. This is not what we like. First, you got to invest into yourself, and then you got to invest into some mentorship. If you don't got the budget, if you don't got at least 5K to 10K, the Business Credit Mastery book with the invitation into my Telegram group chat is going to get you into the community, right? So you can follow me from there and, you know, just continue to keep on staying in tune with the group and everything, see the new gems that's being dropped, reading the ebooks that we got there. And you execute, take action, and when you're ready to invest into the mentorship to take your life to the next level, you tap in. And that's how that's going to go. If you can't afford $3,700 or $5,000, you can afford $250 to get into this community. You know what I'm saying? High level bosses. And, you know, I'm gonna help you get to the next level, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to work with people. I'm here to level you up, take you to the next level, y'all. But yeah, man, I said a lot to say this, man. You know, your future is in your hands, man. And it really is. The future is in your hands, woman. The future is in your hands, man. The future is in your hands. So it's literally here for y'all to get to the next level here at High Level Bosses. You know what I'm saying? We holding you by the hand. We're going to make sure that you get it right. We're going to get you, we're going to hold you by the hand. We're going to get you on top of this mountain. And then when it comes time for you to cross that bridge, we're going to guide you to the bridge to get to the other side. Because you're never going back to the other side of being broke. You're never going to the other side of working for somebody getting paid a punk ass $20 an hour. Getting paid $30 an hour. You're worth more than that, y'all. I know when I was working at that plant and I was getting paid that little pennies an hour and sweating, I was like, man, you know what? I'm worth more than this to be working like a pig over here. You know what I'm saying? Or like a guinea pig for these folks, for these racist folks that don't like me no way. They know that they knew I was an entrepreneur. You know what I'm saying? They fired me 3 times. Like, you know what I'm saying? They fired me twice. They knew what type of time I was on. You know what I'm saying? They even bought my mixtapes and shit. They knew I was rapping. You know what I'm saying? They hated me. They wanted to get rid of me for no reason. You know what I'm saying? But, hey, I'm here to let y'all know, like Trump, we got Trump in office. They say Trump passed a law to where, like, it's no more discriminating, you know, people of their race because, you know, that applies to young black males, man. You know, like us young black males, man, we get it the hardest. You know what I'm saying? People quick to fire you from a job. You know what I'm saying? And That's why I preach this entrepreneurship, to get people to the next level, because at the end of the day, when you're back against the wall, what you going to do? You're going to come out swinging. You're going to come out swinging. You're going to come through knocking shit out when you're back against the wall. You know what I'm saying? Pressure is busting them pipes. The table's going to fucking turn. Right? Your instincts, your survival instincts come in to play. And then that's when you can't be stopped. You can't be stopped. You on your mission from that point on. Because God was showing you them signs. God really wants you to get rich. That's what God wants you to do. So God put you in those positions to create that pressure for you to ignite, to level up, to take things to the next level. And this is what I'm telling y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know it's some people that's like, you seeing them stars aligning, because sooner or later them stars are going to align. And when them stars align, God show you signs beforehand. You know what I'm saying? And then you see them and you like, okay, yeah, this is what I need to get into. You are a high level boss. You got it in you to be a high level boss. You know what I'm saying? So welcome to the community. When you tap in, you in the community of some bosses. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to be high level. You learning high level, next level, high level information. You're dealing with serious people that's got, I got connections to multimillionaires that's pouring in to this community here at High Level Bosses. Right? So, if your circle is not right, change your circle. Become a loner until you come around the right people. Till you get around the right people, be a loner. Because, you got to, discipline yourself. Nobody's going to help you get to the next level or hold you accountable more than yourself. You know what I'm saying? So accountability is everything. You can't count 100 bands if you not even holding yourself accountable. You know what I'm saying? How you expect to get to the next level if you're not holding yourself accountable? That's what a lot of broke people do. So a lot of people with their hands out. That's the broke folk mentality. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people that want to invest in things, thinking things just going to fall in their lap. I paid you this money, so why is it not falling in my lap? And then you got an attitude and all of this. That's because your ass lazy. You got people that's lazy, man. Like, nah. Hey, over here at High Level Bosses, we teach you to work smarter and not harder, right? So you got to work your mind. You know what I'm saying? It's things that you got to know. Organization, putting things in motion. So you're able to take action, execute, and repetition. Apply the knowledge, learn the knowledge, execute. But you need to have a mentor that's going to put you in position. If the mentor not putting you in position, then what are you investing into that guy for? What are you investing into that woman for? You know what I'm saying? Don't let people swindle you. You know what I'm saying? You get swindled. You've been getting swindled your whole life from banks. You know what I'm saying? From bills. It's hitting you like a pack of hyenas, like a pack of wild dogs, just taking you down, biting you. Your cash flow needs to be there. You know what I'm saying? Your business needs to grow to where your cash flow has married your business credit, right? To the point to where you're not even touching your profits, because your profits is continuing to build and build and build and build and build. You're not even touching it, right? This is where I'm taking you guys to. American Express is going to be your best friend. You know what I'm saying? Travel for less. Buy designer for less. Go to Neiman Marcus, and get the Louis, get the Gucci. Offer reward points. Go to Jamaica. Go to Dubai. Go to Paris. Go to London. Go to France. Go to Brazil. You know what I'm saying? For bare minimum. Go to 5-star restaurants. Eat at 5-star restaurants. 5-star hotels. Sleep in villas for the low. American Express is going to be your best friend under your business. Building that reputation for your business to get to the next level. You don't got to be like fully registered with the BBB. No, you just got to, move the money around in your bank account. You need a CPA and an accountant. We got that here in High Level Bosses. because we're going to get you funded. You know what I'm saying? This is the main thing when I'm looking. This is why I created the whole community, so I can get you funded. You know what I'm saying? Then when you get funded the money, what you going to do with it? I'm going to show you what to do with it. It's going to get you to the next level. But yeah, man, I said all that to say this, man. That was enough of my rant. Till the next time, y'all. Down the Credit Guide, High Level Bosses, 100.